In this example, we'll create a main function called process, and this will be in charge of just starting the process off. So let's call it process, and it's a function, and we'll do open and close curly brackets, and I'll print out a message here, console log, so we can just test it, and we'll say this. Now we need to associate that method with an event. So in order to do that, we're going to get access to the buttons that we have here on this page. So let's go back here to abc.html, and we have a btn vowel, btn consonant, which I'm actually spelling wrong. So let me fix the spelling of that. And I think I've also spelled it here incorrectly in the text. So let's make sure that's correct. Okay, I'm just going to tab this over so you can see this a little bit better so it fits in the page. And let's save that. So I need to get a handle of each one of these IDs here. So the next step is here, let's grab btn vowel, and I will now go here to the JS file. I'm going to say here var document get element by ID, and in quotes I'll put that there, and I will copy this a few times and just go here and get the appropriate ID. So I'm just doing Control C here and do Control V there, and I'll do Control C here to get this name and do Control V here and there. Then of course I'm going to change these variable names. So let's make this vowel. Let's make this a consonant. And let's make this the clear button. So what that's going to allow me to do now is set up this to handle events eventually. So the next thing we need to do here is using each of these variables now. If I go down here below, vowel on click, make sure that's in lowercase just like that, is equal to process. And remember, I'm pointing to this process right here. Notice I don't have the parentheses because I'm doing an assignment. If I put the parentheses here, it'll actually try to call this function. So make sure the parentheses is not there. Let me copy this a couple of times. And then I'll just put here constant. And let's put in here clear. Let's save it. Okay, so if we didn't make any typos, let's hope this works. Let's refresh this. And what I should see in the console now is every time I click on the button, I should see that process being executed. So notice it's being executed. This is that code, the console log. If you want to see where this code actually is, like click here on, and notice that it's the console that's being printed out. So you can just see what happened there. Okay, I'll go back to console here. Now let's do it for constant. And notice you see the keyword constant here, or the value constant, and the btn constant. And next thing is, let's click on clear, and notice that's the btn clear. So if you've noticed, this actually stands for the current object that started the process, meaning that the on click of the vowel, so this actually represents this particular variable here, and this variable of course is associated to that button. So this is actually the current object that triggered the event. And again, that's one of the following buttons that we started from this page: btn vowel, btn constant, and btn clear. So that's us setting up the events. In the next video, we'll continue this process. With that, good luck and good coding.